Hello and welcome back to the JustNabz podcast with me, Nabil, and
Nabeela, hi.
hello, how are you?
I am very well, and you?
Very, very fine. So this is going to be a very light episode. We figured out we should be knowing each other a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Um,
So I was thinking, we've addressed like a lot of serious topics over the past few weeks, and we've been doing a lot of heavy talk, basically.
yep,
And yeah, we just wanted to break it up, make a light-hearted episode, get to know us better,
absolutely.
and talk about our favorite topic, us,
Yes, especially me.
especially Nabil.
Wow. So yes. So we selected some questions for each other. Um. And would you like to start with your first question?
You can start. You do the honors. I hope our
Okay.
questions don't clash.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, if you have any other question for us, of course, we're more than open about ourselves. But okay, let's start. I can't remember the questions I selected, so I'm going to improvise a bit. Let's start off easily with
Not
three
my favorite
questions.
color.
No, not at all. With
Okay.
it's three basic questions: favorite movie, favorite song, and favorite book.
That's literally the hardest questions you can ask someone because it's always changing.
It's quite cliche though, isn't it?
It is, but it's
Okay.
also the most difficult questions to answer. Book I can
Indeed.
answer. My favorite book that I've ever read was 11 Minutes by
Mm-hmm.
Paulo Coelho.
Is it? Uh, isn't he like a poet?
He is. He's an author and a poet. But this story was around a Brazilian girl
Okay.
who she is a prostitute, or she becomes a prostitute, and she falls in love with one of her clients. So it's like their romance.
Oh,
Um, but the way it was written was just so beautiful. Like, I don't know, I just enjoyed it a lot.
lovely.
Uh, Stop judging me. Stop
No, not at
judging
all.
me.
I'm not.
Um, Favorite movie? I don't have one. I'd say The Lion King, the original Lion King,
Oh, I was such a big fan of The Lion King.
and Paddington 2.
Oh,
Def's Paddington 2.
mm-hmm. And
I notice how they
favorite?
are children's movies. Like
Yeah,
adult movies,
it's
just
fun. It's fun.
yeah.
I've rewatched The Lion King like a couple of years ago, so it's completely fine. It's quite it's like diamonds. Diamonds are forever. The Lion King is forever. And what
Yeah.
about your favorite album or song? Whatever comes to mind.
Oh, no, I don't. It's always changing.
Okay,
Okay, but currently I'm obsessed with Majid Jordan.
okay, okay. So it's yeah, it's relatable. Yeah, indeed. Um, well, for me, my favorite book is *Sapiens* by Harari, which is this Israeli historian. It's a brief history of mankind, and it's so interesting and it's so insightful, and I do recommend it to every single one. It's like a trilogy: the *Sapiens*, and then *Homo Deus*, and then *21 Lessons for the 21st Century*, which has been a blast these last years since it came out. But out of all of these three, my favorite one is *Sapiens* by Lens. So, favorite movie, I'd say *The Godfather*. Favorite, *The Godfather*. So it's a trilogy, and my favorite one, it has to be um the first, maybe *The Godfather*, the first one, or maybe the second. They're all up to level, but if I had to watch one for the rest of my life, it would be either the first or the second. And favorite album slash song, quite tricky, but I would say, oh my lord,
I told you it's difficult.
but it is. Okay, so of course I'd say Heavy is the Hand by Stormzy, but to be fair, I've been listening to Stormzy for 4 years now, so it's hardly. I mean, I have other albums that would rank as my favorite of all times. Maybe I would say Nothing But the Best by Frank Sinatra. That is the best album for me. My favorite one. The one I've been listening to for the most time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was like, let me skip these basic questions.
Yeah, we'll do the basic
and
ones.
go into no, go. So my first question to you is, what are 3 items on your bucket list?
Right. 3 items. So first of all is how is it called? Bloody hell. The skydive, fuck me. Skydiving. The second one is visiting Bora Bora, which is this complex of islands in the French Guiana. It's like on the bottom corner of the world, and it's quite famous, but at the same time it's always been a dream to go there. And the third, my bucket list, is to go to, because I've never done that, is to go to a Formula One weekend, like doing the whole weekend.
Yes. Which one did you say you wanted to do again?
The first one?
The Formula One Grand Prix. Which one?
Oh, well, I've always been attracted to Spa and Monza. So realistically, I think Monza is going to come first because it's easier to reach for me.
Yeah.
But all in all, I would like to do Monaco as well.
Because I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Could you try again?
Siri.
Is Siri eavesdropping again?
Yeah, it's the FBI. What about you? The 3 things in your bucket list?
No, you can't ask me the same questions. Ask me different questions.
What? No. Of course, it
Okay,
doesn't
but I'll
count
tell you
as my. It doesn't count as my question. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Like,
all right, Ben. 3 things on my bucket list is healing. Like complete healing from all and every kind of trauma. And then the second one is traveling to as many countries as I can, but like staying in nice places. So my friend and I were talking about this, and she was like, oh no, why don't you come and stay on this farm with me? And like, everyone shares a bathroom and a kitchen. And I was like, no, girl, no. I don't travel like that. If I travel, I have to stay in a hotel with my own bathroom and my own kitchen.
Posh. Wow.
Posh. Even if it's a 2 or 3 star hotel, but like I need to have my own space. So that's one thing, and then that's 2. That's my second thing, and then the third thing would be just watching Lewis Hamilton race live, or watch him at a race where he collects his title.
Okay, I
Or watch
I
him
do.
at a race. Yeah. Just watch Lewis Hamilton race live.
Right. So let's hope you have a chance for the latter, because I have a feeling he's going to retire soon, and so
I
yeah.
know, I'm getting scared. I'm like, no, I haven't watched. I miss Nico Rosberg race live, and now I'm gonna miss seeing Lewis Hamilton race live. And no, and I'm getting scared. And I'm like, no,
Well,
he's getting older now.
c'est la vie. But anyway, I mean, Kimi is still racing, so
True.
it might be a Kimi. So my question is, since you mentioned traveling, um, tell me 3 countries or places you'd visit starting tomorrow in a row. So I would start here, go there, and then go there.
Germany,
You right?
Switzerland,
Right.
and Spain. Germany, Switzerland, Spain.
Okay. It's lovely. And it's realistic too. Yeah. Lovely.
And also, let me tell you, I have got an invitation to Morocco, so
Bloody hell. Who? The king?
the Queen herself.
Oh, we have a king.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm talking about the person that invited me. She's my queen.
Okay. Oh, marvelous. Yeah. Which city?
I can't remember now. I'll let
It
you
can
know.
be Marrakesh, Casablanca, Rabat.
No, it's not Marrakesh.
Okay. The rest is shit. No, just kidding. My fellow Moroccans, I love all of Morocco, of course. I'm a patriot, but I'm from Marrakesh. My parents are from Marrakesh, and I've always been so proud of my city against all others.
Yes.
So yeah.
Do you know,
Silly.
people don't get that that's actually a real thing, where you think your city is like the ultimate, like everything else is just second. Yeah, like my friend was telling me yesterday, because I was like, we were talking about our hometown and then like moving to another city to live in, and she's like, thank you, like you get it, like this, our like it's not the same living in another city.
Yeah.
But
I completely agree.
I lived in Cape Town as well, and my hometown. But I mean, Cape Town is a nice city to live in. It's just the lifestyle that's. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll visit someday, and I'll tell you what I think about it. So if I had to visit 3 countries, I'd say Cuba and now this is a far stretch because I've always been skeptical, to be fair, but lately I've been getting into the mood of going there. So I would say India and I don't know. Oh, Australia. But it's quite expensive. Australia is super expensive. I don't think if anyone from Australia is listening, but your country is so expensive. How the hell do you live there? You have raining spiders, you have snakes at every corner, and your country is super expensive. How do you live there? And it's a bloody island. They're just there. No one is there.
Yeah.
No one is near them. So if they wanted to block the rest of the world, they would just have to close the airports, and that's it.
I bet if Australia hadn't been colonized, it would have been a lot cheaper and more accessible to people.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything about that because I have little to zero knowledge of Australia. But I think from what I've seen, because I've planned going to Australia many times, it always turns out to be super expensive. Please do something about that.
And that's why, like, also people, like a lot of South Africans move to Australia, and we have this running joke that Australia is our is our additional province because so many South African, and like every time there's a minor inconvenience, white South Africans will be like, "Ah, I'm moving to Australia."
Oh,
So
so
there's
it's a
this joke.
thing.
So when people move to Australia, they rarely ever come back to South Africa, like even for a holiday, or they'll come back like after 10 or 20 years because they've been saving up because it's so
Right,
expensive to come
right.
back and then
Yes.
go there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, wow, bloody hell, please do something about that. Um, yes, so those would be my three countries. You go now.
My
Your
turn.
question. Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Hmm. I think
It
no,
can be a
it's
personality trait
yeah.
or looks
It's
or anything.
uh, it's both my favorite thing and my least favorite thing, and it's my confidence, my self confidence, self esteem. Yeah.
Why is it your
Because
least favorite?
realistically, sometimes it doesn't let me see things realistically. So I'm over optimistic about myself, about my capabilities, and it brings me to under underrate some tasks I have to do, for instance, or some new challenges, and they turn out to be more tricky than I thought. But other times, of course, it's my favorite one because it allows me to have this kind of a barrier against criticism, especially useless criticism and insults and things like that. So it can be good, but it can also be bad if you cannot manage it well. That's how I see it.
Okay.
How about you? Your favorite one, of course.
No. My favorite thing about myself, um, my humor, I think.
Which one?
Funny. Funny.
Okay, your humor. Yeah, I can see some little sparks of that. So, all
Not the
right.
bone, huh? Not the bone.
Okay. Um. So, I think I've asked you this once. So if I did, I will ask another question, of course. If you had to move out of South Africa to another African country, which one to live there, of course? Which one would you choose? Because, of course, if I ask you in the world, it's going to be some country in Europe, maybe,
Yeah.
because of obvious reasons. But if it had to be Africa, so for me, it would be Morocco, of course. Otherwise, I would pick South Africa. But mm, if you had to move, where would you go in Africa?
Um, it would. I'm trying to think of the least problematic country.
Yeah, because it all
Um,
comes to that.
maybe Namibia, because it's
Namibia.
close to home. Hmm. Or
Hmm.
Tanzania.
Okay.
And I know that's like every African government is problematic, but I don't know. I really like Tanzania.
Hmm.
I've never been to Namibia, but it's quite close to South Africa.
Mm-mm-mm. To be fair, I would choose either Morocco, South Africa, or Tunisia. Mm.
Oh yes, Tunisia looks really nice. I forgot they
Is
were
it about how
African.
it looks?
I forgot that they were African.
Of course they are.
No, but those North African countries like to act like they're Arabs.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. They act
That's
more
true.
Arab than African.
That's true. And in Morocco as well, there are those who say, "Oh, we're Arabs," And those would say
Yeah.
we might come from there, but we have our own culture in Africa, which is very distant from the Arab one. But of course, if you had the pure African culture on one side and the Arab culture on the other side, North African countries are closer to the Arab culture rather than the African culture, as might be the Sub-Saharan Africa or South Africa even, as a standard. But yeah, indeed, they like to play the Arab card. Okay, fair enough. So your question. This is fun. This is fun. I like talking about me,
You love talking about yourself, I know. Um,
megalomaniac.
what is the weirdest thing in your closet?
In my
Clothes
closet.
wise.
Oh, clothes wise.
Or shoes even.
Oh, it's it's weird because it's kind of a sweater, but um it's like it's open in the middle, and on the back it goes way down like a frack, like a those smokings, those jackets that the royals put on
Yes.
during a wedding that are super long on the back, and it's just like that, and it has a how do you call that,
A
a
hood.
yeah, right, it has a hood,
Oh
and
my God. Please can you share a picture with us?
yeah, I will. I will send you a picture and
We'll
you can
post
put
it
it.
onto social
And
media and people can see this.
when I first bought it, it was like 2017 and it's black. And when I first bought it, it was like 2017 and I was like 1 week before going to Singapore. And I brought it on the plane. And on the plane, I had these black shorts and a black t-shirt. I don't know why. Oh yes, because I had many chains and it like you could see the chains if I was wearing black. And I had this black thing on. And suddenly, like it was 2 a.m. and I was sleeping on the plane and I got up to go and have some apple juice. And as soon as I went to get some apple juice, a hostess who was there, she got scared because it was pretty dark to let people sleep, and she said I was looking like a vampire. And yeah, that's what I think is the weirdest thing I have in my closet. Oh God. So, um, what do you prefer, the beach or the mountain?
Mountains.
Me too.
That was a quick
Me too.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I
The
used to
the
prefer
beach, the
beaches.
only reason I don't like going to the beach is because sand gets into my clothes and shoes and it's just
Oh,
admin to clean up.
no, it's
But
not the
also I
sand.
feel like there's an energy about the mountains that just draws you in and it's so calming. I'm actually going to the mountains for a week getaway.
Oh, good luck with that. Um, to be fair, I prefer the mountain to the beach because be- beaches are um like all the same. If you go to a beach and you have
That's true actually.
you have the sea in front of you and you have the sand, it's sea, sand, you. That's it. Maybe the
Mm.
water is cleaner some ways rather than others, but regardless, if you go to the mountain, and you look at things, it's all vary. It varies. Like if you look at here or there, there are mountains, lakes, and things like that, and
Mm.
trees and
There's
street
different
and
plants on different
paths.
mountains.
Right. So that's what triggers my mind, and that's why I like mountains more than beaches. And all in all, mountains are usually more silent than beaches, and I hate people. I hate having people around when I want to relax. So here's another reason why I like the mountain better.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm. Okay, go on. How many questions have we asked? Three,
I
four?
don't know.
I
Okay, a
think
few more.
it's four. Yeah,
What is your dream job?
become a doctor.
Okay,
Easy.
nice. Easy one. Mine is to be retired. I don't want a job. I just want to sit on a porch.
Right. What the fuck? this means that you're going to hate your life from here up to your 60s. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Who said I'm gonna retire in my 60s? Wait. No, no. I'm not retiring when I'm 60. I'm gonna retire as soon as I get a rich husband.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I would have to find a rich wife. What if I'm the rich husband and I have to work and I have a wife who
Well,
wants to
you
retire?
already said you want to be a doctor, so
Right.
your wife's gonna sit pretty.
Absolutely. Yes. So you can all who's listening, you can get in line. Please bring your CVs and have a look at them.
If
The
there's gonna be
emptier
an
the
interview
better.
process, I'll screen the CVs, and
Exactly.
then
Uh,
we'll let you know if you make it to the second round.
there will be a vetting procedure as far as Italian cuisine is concerned, and that's it. Yes,
Yeah,
let's do it.
simple.
Oh God. Okay. Wait. So this is a cliche question, but it tells a lot about the person. Your favorite animal?
My favorite animal.
Yeah.
It's a horse.
Fair enough. Yeah. Like freedom and things like that. Oh yeah, I like it.
But
Absolutely.
like I have different categories of favorite animals. So like in the ocean, my favorite ocean marine animal would be an orca, a whale, a killer whale. And on land, it's a horse.
No, for me it's the shark in the ocean.
I thought it was
And
penguins.
I mean, penguins are cute, and it's like, yes, they're for the memes, and I love them, truly love them. But if I had to pick a favorite animal in the ocean, it would be shark, and on ground, it would be the lion.
Of course. I was waiting for you to say that.
Fuck off.
But you know, a killer whale can actually kill a shark.
Yeah, no.
But they won't eat it. They'll like rip out the liver and eat the liver and leave the shark to die. There's actually
You
these
need
two
you need therapy.
me. No, there's these two killer whales on the west coast of South Africa. Like every year they come into this area, and you just know they're around because the sharks disappear. Because for the last few years they've been killing sharks, like just mass
Mass
killing.
murder.
Yeah, like mass murder. And so every year when these killer whales come in, the sharks are gone. Very
Okay.
funny, but shame. Like, yeah, I know sharks are important to the ecosystem and
They are.
all that.
Absolutely. Your question.
My question would be, if you could choose to be part of a family on any TV show, which family would you choose?
I would rather die. Swear to God.
There's no decent Muslim families in
Right.
TV, so
No, I would
I
rather
wouldn't
die.
feel very welcome in TV
swear
shows.
to God. Swear to God. You know why? Because every single sitcom and TV show and everything, I would pick Modern Family, of course. I think that's that because it's also the show I enjoy the most. But in every single show, the thing that triggers me the most is that every single parent turns out to be so comprehensive at the end of the day. I don't want that. I don't want you to comprehend me. I want you to say, no, you shouldn't do that. That's it. And that's real life. And I would rather die than live in one of those families. If I had to pick one, I would choose one of the families in Modern Family. Maybe, if I had to choose out of all of them, it would be Joe's family, who's the grandfather and he's rich and everything. So I would pick that. And
Oh yeah.
the mother would be Sofia Vergara. I hope I can be adopted just for incest things.
Oh no, what the hell? This just took a turn. This took a turn for the worse.
Okay, I had to
No.
say no, absolutely. I would choose that family because he's rich and the mother is Sofia Vergara, and that's it.
Yeah, next thing you're on these dodgy websites and it's like stepmom. So,
Isn't it a meme? The stepmom thing.
yeah, it is. But it's a
No,
bit
it was
weird.
the stepbrother. At least here in Italy, it's the stepbrother.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a few, but mostly stepmother
Okay,
fetishes.
okay, yeah, but anyway, it's not because should be the mother. It's because it's Sofia Vergara. Bloody hell! I mean, but anyway, how about you? Which family would you choose?
Yeah, no, I just said I wouldn't fit in with any TV family, I don't think. But I've been watching the last season of Younger, and they seem like such a
Hmm.
cool, like close-knit group of friends, like they are family. Um,
Okay. Hmm.
so I'd want to be like their friend, the friend who has supportive friends who are like a family. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Um. I think another family I would gladly be part of is the Griffin family from Family Guy.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what was the funniest thing that I remember from that show was the episode where the father invented that story, like he was so bored and then he invented that story that he had a black son.
I can't remember that. I have
And
to
then
watch
he
it.
he even created a whole song about it and stuff, and I was like, and that's the only thing I remember about that series.
When I watch Family Guy, I literally get so sleepy because to watch it, you have to turn off your brain, and it
Yeah.
literally makes me sleep.
That's
Okay,
that's
so
also like Futurama,
yeah, exactly, and The Simpsons, yeah, it's all like that.
adult cartoons.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So, let's do last round of questions. Um, Wait, I just had it in mind. God, wait. I just had it in mind. Oh, okay. So, um, if you had, no, I can't ask this.
Why? Ask it, ask it, ask it.
Okay, no. Let's leave this for another moment. What if you had to choose uh one uh let's say one rich family to fit in? Which would it be?
One rich family, like in real life.
Yes.
Um, which one is the most ethical rich family?
Yeah, that's the thing.
um, 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 Lance Stroll's father. Oh no, but wait. I don't know where they stand on this Palestine Israel issue. So
I think they might be Jewish
I
lenient,
think they
but
are Jewish, but I don't know
yeah.
if they are Orthodox Jews or Zionist Jews.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm, Toto Wolf.
Nice choice, indeed. Uh huh.
I'd want
Yeah.
him to be my dad.
Okay. So doesn't this sound dodgy?
No,
I mean,
it does.
I want him to be my
I didn't say
daddy.
zaddy, I said dad. Like father.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, wait, does that remind me too risky for him to adopt me? Um,
All right. So I would like to be adopted by Sofia Vergara. You would like to be adopted by Toto Wolf. Fair enough. Let's leave it like that.
Only so I have access to Lewis Hamilton. I can't exactly be adopted by Lewis Hamilton. I
Oh,
need to meet him
of course,
somehow. So
yeah, it's for
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh, to be fair, if I had to choose a rich family, I don't know. I have no idea who I would choose. Since I don't think that there's any rich family that is ethical, I would go for the King of Morocco, just so I could be king one day, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
My final question is,
yeah.
it's a more of an advice question.
Mm.
So what is your stance on giving someone a second chance? But it's not just some random who was racist on the internet once and you know they're irrelevant. It's someone who was once close to you and then they come back like after a few years and like begging to be your friend again. Like, what's your stance on giving them a second chance?
Well, it kind of depends what they did, or what they've done. Um, Normally, I think that everyone, and by that I mean literally everyone, deserves a second chance. Of course, it depends. I mean, if they killed a member of my family, I will hardly give any second chance. But if it's something, let's say even a betrayal, sometimes I think it's proper to give a second chance. Because, as I said, I'm overly optimistic, and I tend to look at the good things about people, and I do think that people can change. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's also my stance. But then like you get people sometimes telling you like, so you the person who got your feelings hurt, and then people tell you, oh no, this is a red flag, like don't let them back in, and are they gonna just do it again? And
Yeah, of course,
like
people are
who do
going to
you
say that.
listen to?
No,
Like,
no, no, no. People are always going to say that. What I think is trust is something that takes years to build, but it takes like a fraction of a second to destroy. And by this, I mean that someone can destroy the trust you have in them in a couple of seconds, but if you allow them time to redeem and prove that they are trustworthy through different situations, I think ultimately they deserve a second chance. I mean, it can always happen. If you take the example I made earlier of if someone killed my family, uh, killed someone in my family, what if I was drowning and that single person saved my life? How would I be reacting in that moment? And which begs the question: is it impossible to pardon someone, to accept apologies? I do think that ultimately everyone deserves a second chance.
I'll bear that in
So
mind.
yeah, with I mean with attention and an eye on how they behave. Of course, no, it's not just blind trust.
That's a good
Marvelous,
answer.
thank you. So let's close this Q&A session. Um, if you have any other question, I mean, do send them.
Shut
It
it
would be fun.
down.
It would be fun, like doing this once a month or once every 2 months, and
Mm,
going over questions. It would be fun. Yeah, we should do that.
yeah, definitely. I'm in agreement with that.
Marvelous. So have a fun weekend. Have a nice Formula One
Are we
race,
really not
MotoGP.
bringing back Song of the Week?
Right. Yeah. Do we want to do it now?
Let's do it now.
Uh huh. Okay.
What's your Song of the Week?
My song of the week is literally this: Snowbird by Anne Murray. It's a 1969 song. So,
Oh, the old one. Oh, not the new Anne Marie.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
So, mine is this Palestinian artist. His name is
John Cena.
Kokaim.
Mm-hmm.
No. And the song is called. Wait, I don't want to mispronounce. Do you know, for someone who has an Arabic name and who is Muslim, like, my Arabic pronunciation is horrendous.
Okay. And what's the name?
Okay, let me find it. Sorry. I should have had this ready because this was my idea.
Yeah, it's faster than you.
So the song is called oh, okay, I'll give you the English. It's called Are You Seeing Me From the Sky?
Oh, sounds lovely.
شايفتيني من هالسما. That's the song.
شايفتيني من السما. Okay, I love it.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. It's really nice. It's like a calming bedtime.
Yeah, no, do
vibe.
send it. Do send it. I was looking for chill tracks. So yeah, absolutely. So thank you for being with us.
If
Send
you have
us
any
all-
questions,
Absolutely.
DM us.
Yes, and with that, we would like to wish you the best end of the week. Goodbye.
Bye.